I'm Spazo, and this is the 28 House. And once again, I'm ready to play another beat 'em up. This time with that guy, the camera guy. My frequent camera guy, that guy. That's what we call him, that guy. And today, he's gonna wear the blue vest. Put on that blue vest.
All right. Very honored to be wearing this ceremonial blue vest. Ooh, good fit too.
That is a
good
fit. I feel like we're ready to beat people up.
I do too. Feels great. Can't wait.
And today, the game we're going to be beating people up in is Final Fight 3. Hard to find, but truly, in my opinion, the best Final Fight just to play. I mean, Final Fight 1 gets all the love, but Final Fight 3, it plays like a dream. And I say we get started.
Let us get started.
1995, man. By then, love that title card. By then, we got a lot of story in this game. Lots of cutscenes and stuff.
It does. That's what I like.
They finally thought their nightmare was over.
Metro City, very unlucky city. Mike Hager.
Mayor Mike Hager. Longtime proponent of extrajudicial killings.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, man.
Ooh, there he is. Looking good with his shirt on this time. That's nice to know.
Not just that, but he's now got a ponytail.
Yes, he does.
And everyone knows that when you turn 50, it's time to rock that ponytail.
It is.
See, she probably should have run in before the explosion happened. The city's under attack.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's not very good timing. Pretty sure everyone knew the city was under attack at that point. Hey, she's new.
She must be. So hey, Mr. Mayor, city's under attack. Why are you meeting with a ninja? Mysterious loner. Otherwise known as Not Cody. Hope that's not too loud. Where the volume button? It's the small Sony remote. That one, yeah, right there.
Volume down?
Yeah, let's turn it down a little bit. That's okay. Out of control.
I think it's a little too loud.
Yeah, you won't be able to.
Oh, there we go. Shirt comes off. Now it's time for business. Guy, he can't stop looking at the floor. Always looking so cool.
I love the first stage's music. All the music after that is kind of whatever. This is the first stage music.
This is very good.
Something like that. Who you gonna pick?
Great question. Dean. Yeah, I'll be the chick.
You'll be the chick?
Yeah.
You beat me to it. I always play as the chick.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll probably change, maybe midway.
That's fine. I'm on the left.
Yeah.
Spazo is on the left, and that guy is on the right.
Rocking those short shorts. That's what I like.
Seriously.
I really am that shallow.
Oh, I'm that shallow too. Everyone knows.
How do I pick stuff up?
Oh, just punch it. Y is gonna punch.
Yeah.
B is gonna jump.
Wait, what are X and A?
X and A don't do a thing.
No. Whoops.
Well, A does your
super move.
health draining, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does drain health.
But there's a lot of moves in this game, more than normal.
Oh man, those are some short shorts.
Whoop.
It's not bad. Hey, wait. Actually, wait. When you hit me, it doesn't take off life. I don't think.
You don't think so? Let's see.
I don't think so. I do not think so. Take that.
All right, I'll try it. Let's see.
Here, hit me. Oops.
It looked like I was taking your life, just
yeah,
very slowly.
Yeah,
Unlike the first Final Fight, there are hidden rooms in this game.
I
So
vaguely remember.
you can if you hit people next to certain doors or broken walls or whatever, you might bust it open. You can go in there. Although I don't know if there's any like benefit to going to the hidden rooms. I think all it does is just give you like right here. Like, I think this was a hidden room.
Oops.
Maybe I'm wrong. All right. For you to do your super. Oh, I love the running attacks in this game too. Like that's what I mean. Like the first final fight, they have jump, attack, and that's it. This game has running attacks. You can like position yourself so you can always face the same way.
Hey, wait. Let's see if we can go.
Yeah. No. I think we might have had to bust something open to do that.
Yeah.
Nice kick through the wall, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, let me see if I can do this.
What I do? I'll pick up that metal pipe.
Hager's signature pipe. So signature to Hager that they made it a move in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can do. In fact, most of the moves that Hager uses in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because I had to give him a moveset, most of those moves come from this game. Things like the violent axe and the jumping German suplex, and I mean the pipe comes from the first game, obviously.
He does have some great moves.
That's why I picked him.
He's very Zangief-like.
Yes, yet he and Zangief have never appeared in the same game.
Yeah, they would definitely hit it off. I'm sure they have a lot in common.
They sure do. But like, if there's a game where Zangief is in it, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Hager's not in it. And then Hager makes it in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Zangief isn't in it.
Alright, you got this guy. Oh, no, you don't.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do his super moves. Maybe it's down, forward, to down. Okay, here we go. Let me try it. Dang it.
Take that.
I gotta grab him first. There we go. Bam. German suplex, spinning pile driver.
Nice.
Yours is basically like a Shoryuken. You do down twice or down to forward attack when you have your super up, and you'll do her big. Look at that. Just a simple body slam takes him out.
Yep. He's done for.
I have a feeling. I shouldn't say this too soon because I've run the double. I have a feeling hard mode is going to be too easy. I lost 1 life in there.
I don't think I lost a life.
And if I hadn't been stupid... Oh, we got more story.
Awesome.
The riot was a smoke screen. And we fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Xanatos Gambit right
Xanatos
there.
Gambit.
Man. Seriously. Very unprofessional work attire we got going on.
Yeah. Can't imagine the real cops are wondering why all these people who are not wearing shirts and wearing short shorts are running around beating up the bad guys. Like, isn't that dude the mayor?
This is what he does in his free time. He's a freelance vigilante.
He used to be a fighter on the Street Fighter circuit. It's like, yeah, I was really good at punching and kicking, and then somebody threw a fireball at me, and I thought maybe I ought to get out of the Street Fighter game.
Uh-oh.
I really should have been paying attention. I played this game enough times that I would know.
Yeah, he's saying stuff, you know. I forget his deal.
Do you know how to do a Shoryuken?
Yeah, of course. But I don't know how to...
That.
Oh, that?
Thanks for demonstrating it on me. Right there. Bam.
No problem. Look, it barely takes off any life.
Not only that, but it just sounds right. There we go. We can get in there.
It's a fat-sounding word. Oh,
Yeah.
I need this food, so I'm...
Take it. I'm gonna
Meat is mine. Who knew a big thing of meat was hiding behind a...
Trash can.
Trash can or a tree or something?
Hey man, in my lifetime of playing beat 'em ups, I just assumed all chicken was served on the floor.
Yes, that too. It's very unsanitary. Besides, look at this place. You can tell it's total dive
It's
bar
a dive
type.
bar.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Who would live in Metro City?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a nice place to live.
Oh no! Look out!
Really. Ah, damn.
We're getting sloppy.
Oh, there we go.
See, we could have saved that life. Nothing. Oh, at least. Okay,
Now he's
good.
dead.
Nothing worse than losing a life right there at the end.
It's alright. It's alright. Is this game, how many continues? Do you know how many we get?
I do not know how many credits we have. I sure hope it's more than 0.
It's a mystery, folks. Don't know.
I like breaking glass. I just threw that woman through the glass. I'm a good mayor.
Property damage. Yeah, aren't you supposed to be saving the city, not destroying it?
Seriously. We've got a bond hearing in a week, and he's out here beating up thugs. Wait, I got it.
What? Oh, you're gonna...
Super moves. Lucia is the only one that doesn't have to grab them to do the super move.
Man, is she fine.
Absolutely, yes. I'll put on my shallow hat for just a little bit.
Why did she never... Has she ever made any other appearances in Capcom games, or is this it?
Alright, so the only other appearance that Lucia has ever made, there's never been. Like, Final Fight 3 does not get a lot of love from Capcom. Except for the fact that this costume that Hagar has was the downloadable costume in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The shorts and the knee pads and everything.
Green?
Well, no, it's always green.
Oh, okay. Ow.
But I don't have the game because it's impossible to find, and I don't, use emulators or whatever. But back in 2000...
Oh, there we go. There's Andor.
There's Andor.
Yep.
Back in 2000, they made a 3D fighting game called Final Fight Revenge.
What's it for?
So it was an arcade-only game, and I think they put it on the Saturn because it was made on Saturn hardware. And so,
You got it.
but like it came out in 2000. So it didn't come out here. Nobody had a Saturn in 2000. It only came out in Japan. So it's an expensive game to find, and by all accounts, it is horrible. Like at the time,
You need some help? Get the help.
I think I do.
Give me the money.
Get the money. We've got to fund this campaign of vigilante justice somehow.
Yeah.
So, Final Fight Revenge, it sort of like bridges the story gap in between Final Fight 1 and Street Fighter Alpha, which takes place... Street Fighter and Final Fight take place in the same universe. In Street Fighter Alpha, Cody's like in jail, and he's like got the he wears like the striped prison getup. And the premise in Street Fighter is, as they put it in his profile, he fought so much that they threw him in jail. I believe that's exactly the word. He fought so much that they put him in jail.
That makes sense.
Final Fight Revenge basically takes 10 characters from the original Final Fight, and it puts them in a 3D fighting game. And it came out in 2000, so there had been 3D fighting games for a while. But even then, people report that Final Fight Revenge is hideous. It looks like a fighting game from 1995.
Really?
But of the 10 playable characters, some other Final Fight characters make cameos in their endings, like in their ending cutscenes. And one of those characters is Eddie E. In Final Fight 1, he is the cop boss. He's the crooked cop. And they made him a playable character in Final Fight Revenge.
Wait, doesn't he kind of look like Big Boss Man? Or
yeah, he looks exactly like Big Boss Man.
Yes.
I guarantee you, the people who played Final Fight loved pro wrestling. Or, not played, made. The people who made Final Fight loved pro wrestling. Andor is Andre the Giant. ADE is Big Boss Man. Hagar is, I don't know, Dan the Beast Severin?
Yeah.
He's Dan the Beast Severin.
Definitely
looks like Dan the Beast
has
Severin.
more than a passing resemblance to him.
So, in Damned's ending, Damned is the first boss of Final Fight 1. Maki, who's one of the playable characters in Final Fight 2, appears in his ending, just as an aside. And I am almost certain in Eddie E's ending, he becomes like the chief of police, and like I guess he's like trying to go legit, but he's still a crooked cop, right? And so he's abusing his chief of police power, and they show him like leaning back in the chief's chair behind the desk, and next to him is a blonde police officer who looks very much like Lucia. And like, I went onto the Capcom wikis and I was like, is this actually Lucia in this ending? And they didn't say. Nobody said. So I believe Lucia does appear in the Final Fight Revenge ending for Eddie A. Now, am I going to be able to get footage for that? I don't know.
Maybe. Could be on somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah, if somebody wants to give me footage for Final Fight Revenge.
Send to the 28 House, please.
Yeah. Email me at the 28 House. Or Twitter, I think. Also, I think I have that too. All right, you got to land your super move on this guy.
I will.
On this mechanic. Man, Hager may be a mayor of the people, but he definitely doesn't support small business.
No, he does not.
All right, let's see if I can do it. Get him. Down, 4 down. Bam! Here we go.
Yay.
German suplex, spinning, pile driver. That would kill a normal man.
Probably.
Yes, I have a lot of... Ooh!
Get him.
You know what? I have a feeling this game is going to get tougher the further we go down.
So wait, when was the last Final Fight game made?
Alright, so back in... I would love how I could just give you a short answer, like, oh, it came out this year. Or, this is the year it came out. Instead, I got to give you the long explanation and all the backstory. What are you going to do without the backstory?
Exactly.
Alright, so...
Die.
Back in the late PlayStation 2 era, PlayStation 2, Xbox, for some reason, there was a resurgence in beat-em-ups, a short resurgence in beat-em-ups. And so you had games come out like Beat Down, Fist of Vengeance, which was made by Capcom, which, by the way, it's not very good. I've played it. I actually spent like 6 hours playing it all in one go, and I played it for as long as I could before something happened. I don't remember what. And so at the time, Beat Down, Fist of Vengeance, there were some others. God Hand, another Capcom great. I love that game. Well, they were like, look, if we're going to bring back all these beat-em-ups, then we got to bring back the king. And it was called Final Fight Streetwise, and I believe it came out... Oh, no! And I believe it came out in 2006, and I do have it.
Really?
Final Fight Streetwise. Oh, yeah.
And?
In fact, so here's the problem. The other trend that was going on that at the time was every game had to be gritty and realistic and M-rated. And the same goes for Final Fight. Now, granted, Final Fight has never been like, you know, 100% family friendly, even back to the beginning, the original arcade game. Final Fight was always like a hard PG-13 with, you know, the innuendos and the violence and whatever. They never treated it as like a kiddie affair. Final Fight Streetwise was like a very gritty, realistic game about underground fighting where you played as Cody's brother, Trevor. No, Kyle. Trevor is... Sorry, I was watching Castlevania, and I kept thinking of Trevor. You play as Kyle Travers, who's Cody's brother, which, by the way, strike one. We're going to make a new Final Fight game, and we're not going to let you play as Guy, Cody, and Hager. The main characters of the game. They'd be like, oh, we're making a new Double Dragon, and in that game you play as, I don't know, a Bobo. And I'm like, sweet, when do I get to play as Billy or Jimmy Lee? Oh, you don't. So this thing is this realistic game with like, I don't know how else to put it, Fight Club style dialogue that doesn't work. And it sort of follows the story of like a new drug that's infected this metro city. But the whole game you play as,
whoops.
You play as Kyle because Cody is either in a coma or he's been arrested. I don't know which. You can't play as Cody. And like, you see Hager and you see Guy, but you don't play as them. And it was universally panned as being awful. Because, now, that didn't stop me from getting it. Because there are lots of games that I just gotta play for myself. Now here's why I have it. Is because they put in an extra mode in the game. You know what that extra mode was?
What?
An arcade style, for real Final Fight game. So you can play the regular story mode game, which everyone says is awful. With, you know, all the gritty language. They gotta be, you know, super hard and mature and... Oh, and the soundtrack full of early 2000s rappers. There's a 2-player mode where they actually take the game's engine, the existing engine, all the beat 'em up and whatever, but they make it play like a classic Final Fight arcade game. And you can actually play as Guy, Cody, and Hager in that mode. So it's essentially like another beat 'em up for me. It's a 2-player beat 'em up, and that's why I have it. So chances are, if I keep doing this, we're gonna play Final Fight Streetwise.
I gotta play it.
We gotta play it now.
We gotta play it.
So of course, Final Fight Streetwise comes out, and it is a disaster. So after that, no more Final Fight.
It's been in hibernation ever since.
Hibernation ever since. And that's your
Deep
final fight
freeze.
trivia.